guys, and welcome to Flock Talk. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a trickier tutorial on how to teach your bird to play fetch. You need 4 things for this tutorial. You'll be needing treats, a bridge device, a flat surface or a T-stand to work on, and you'll be needing an object for them to fetch with. So that can mean a toothpick, a piece of cardboard, or a plastic bead. Just something light and easy that they can pick up without having to struggle to lift it. There's 3 main steps to this procedure. You're going to be getting them to pick up the object, you're going to get them to put it in your hand, and then you're going to get them to have more distance between them and the object and you and them. So this is a trick that both my birds already know, so I thought that by using an object they've never fetched with before, it might be a bit easier for me to have to retrain the concept a little bit to be able to get a better quality video for you guys, but unfortunately Mia was a little bit too smart and picked up on how to fetch with the object right away. So the footage below progresses so fast, and I tried to slow down her progression for you, but it didn't work all too well, so I'm going to try to explain these as best as I possibly can, and if you have difficulty figuring out what you're supposed to do with the steps, please leave a comment down below or message me, and I will very gladly walk you through the steps a bit better. It was so difficult. I tried really hard to get her to relearn the concept, but it just wasn't working, so I hope this video helps, and if not, please do send me a message so I can help you out. Okay, so for training this concept, pretty easy on what you do. You're just going to put the object in front of them or hand it to them and get them to play with it. And as soon as they pick the object up off the ground, you give them a click, and then you're going to wait for them to drop it and give them a treat. You're not going to pull the object out of their hands. You're going to wait for them to willingly let go of the object before you reward them. And you just keep doing that until they understand that picking up the object is what's going to get them a treat. So you can see right away Mia picks it up and drops it, and I give her a treat. And then what you're going to do is, once they get that, and you can see them going for the object and picking it up, is you're going to try and sneak your hand underneath it before they drop it. And you're going to let them screw up a couple times, and you're not going to reward when you can't catch it. So you're going to slide your hand underneath there, and if it lands in your hand, you're going to click your clicker and give them a treat. And you're just going to repeat that process. And it's very important that you let them screw up. You need them to drop the ball a couple times or drop the stick a couple times, so that way they understand what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. If they don't know what's wrong, they won't know how to improve and how to actually complete the process, because it'll just be you figuring it out. And then once you're able to catch the ball and they're starting to make understand that they're supposed to get the object in your hand, you can start to increase a little bit of the distance. You can put the object next to them, you can put it behind them, you can make them have to reach a little bit to get the object, and that way they're actively having to move a little bit more to get the object. And you can move your hand a little bit farther away. You can make them have to turn their head to put the object in your hand. You can make them having to walk a couple steps through their hand. And you're just going to gradually increase the distance on how far they have to go to get the object and how far they have to bring it to get to your hand. So that's pretty much the entire concept. It can be quite tricky for birds to figure it out because there's a lot of steps involved for them. Just make sure to take it really slow. Make sure that you're increasing the distance very slowly. You notice in the footage below that Mia progressed from having the stick right next to her to running across the table in like 3 steps, but that's not the reality of it. It does take at least a couple days, at least a couple training sessions for them to actually understand the entire concept. So it's all about really making sure you progress in really tiny stages and make sure you're refining everything as you go and letting them screw up, letting them move at their own pace. You don't want to be putting the stick way far behind them, way across the table right at the beginning. You want to make sure you're putting it right next to them, so all they have to do is turn, and then putting it a centimeter away from them, then a couple centimeters, so that way they're gradually progressing and understanding that the stick is the object they want to go from. Because if you go from 0 to 100, they're just going to get really confused. So make sure you take it really slow and you really stay focused on their body language and you're moving with their comfort level and making sure that you're understanding when it's ready to progress. When you see that they're fully understanding the concept at the stage that you're on, then you can work and progress to the next stage. Don't try and jump too far ahead. So that is the entire thing on how to teach your bird to play fetch. It seems a lot more simple than it is, to be really honest with you, because Mia was just an all-star and I gave her an object she's never seen before and she learned to fetch in 30 seconds. And I was really hoping it would take her at least 5 minutes so I could get some more footage for you guys on what it's like to actually see a bird learning. But unfortunately that was all I was able to get down. So thank you so much for watching. I apologize again for not being able to get a proper footage. If you found anything confusing, please send me a message or leave a comment and I will gladly clarify and even write out a step-by-step procedure if you would prefer that. I just couldn't get the footage down, I'm sorry for that. So if you like what you're seeing here, you'd like to become a member of our flock, please hit that subscribe button and join us here. We could always use more flock members. Like this video if you'd like to see more training tutorials. If there are different training tutorials that you would like to see, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment and I'll add it to the list and get to it as soon as I can. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all next time.